Peace, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Fasting is Life, and I'm back here again with another awesome video. And on today's video, it's going to be something leaning towards more science fiction and spirituality. But check this out. Have you guys seen this movie right here? You guys remember this scene? Let me give you a clue. This is Leonardo DiCaprio playing in this awesome movie where one side becomes the ceiling. You see how it's turning around the buildings? It's from the movie Inception. And on today's topic, it's about scientists have figured out how to plant ideas into your dream. And it's an article that I saved from a few days back from dailystark.co.uk. It's from the UK. The title of this article, which is interesting, says Real Life Inception as scientists figure out how to plant ideas in dreams. Researchers at MIT have been testing a fascinating new technique called targeted dream incubation, which allows them to insert certain topics into someone else's dreams. It may sound like the plot of Inception, but scientists have figured out how to plant ideas into other people's dreams. Researchers at MIT Media Lab's fluid interfaces have been testing a new technique called targeted dream incubation, TDI, which allows them to insert certain topics in someone's dreams. Past studies have shown that when sleepers enter a rare dream state known as lucid dreaming, they gain awareness that they're dreaming and can thus have some control over what happens in their mind. TDI achieves a similar result by targeting people during hypnagogia, a semi-lucid dream state that occurs as someone is falling asleep. At this moment, scientists introduced targeted information to the subjects of a study, the results of which were published in the August issue of the journal Consciousness and Cognition. The study involved 25 participants taking daytime naps before going to bed. They will record audio prompts in an app such as Remember to Think of a Tree and Remember to Observe Your Thoughts. They wore hand mounted Domio sleep trackers to monitor their heart rate and detect when they enter hypnagogia, at which point they were most open to influence from outside audio cues, said lead study author Adam Horowitz. It says lucid dreaming is rare, with only half the population ever experiencing it in their lives. I do a lot of lucid dreaming, so I'm like, I don't count in that number, so I'm lucky. The MIT researchers seem to have found a different way to allow people to shape the plots of their own dreams by interrupting hypnagogia. Thomas Vega, a former graduate student researcher with MIT's Fluid Interfaces group, tested the Domio tracker on himself using an audio prompt to plant an idea in his mind. The Oompa Loompas from the 1971 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory singing their theme song. I started dreaming about being in a chocolate waterfall surrounded by Oompa Loompas, singing Oompa Loompa Doopity Doop. And he said, but there was a twist. Vega is lactose intolerant, and the dream waterfall was made of dairy free dark chocolate. It was a lactose free waterfall, he explained. So, is my lactose intolerance knowledge in my consciousness or in my subconscious? I induced this dream content, but there were still some constraints, like you cannot just dream about milk chocolate because that's going to harm you. The researchers hope targeted dreaming could be used for a range of benefits. from learning languages while asleep to curing post-traumatic stress disorders. So what they're talking about, it it makes sense, but at the same time, it's not quote unquote a groundbreaking idea. Even though I understand what they're saying, so there, even back home, they used to say, if you watch a lot of violent movies, right? You know what happens? You dream, you may dream a dream of violent. So you may have a dream. You think some people, oh, I had a weird dream. Maybe it means something. Sometimes some dreams, even the Bible tells you, say sometimes the things you experience during the day, when you go to sleep, your mind replays it. Now, in this article, they talk about implanting an idea into your mind, right? Because they're trying to do that. Now, watch this. In the Bible, it talks about that the Most High, the Creator, right, whom people call God, right? He talks to mankind every day, and we have no clue. Check this out. I have my Bible app with me, King James Bible, King James Version, in the book of Job, chapter 33. 33, coding, wink, wink. Job chapter 33, I'm going to start in verse 14. It says, for the Most High God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not. Verse 15, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, is not what they're calling lucid dreaming, when you go deep. In slumberings upon the bed, then he, referring to the Creator, opens the ears of man. Talking about that he talks directly to our subconscious, because we're in that state of mind. And seal their instruction, that he, referring to the Creator, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. So what the Bible is saying is, many times people, when the Most High speak to us in dream vision, stuff like that, we don't even know he's speaking to us. We have no clue. So the Bible is saying, yeah, you have plans you want to do in your life, but guess what? The Most High knows what's coming. He knows the future, and he knows that the decision you're about to make is dumb or it's gonna hurt you. So you know what to do? He puts information. He inject ideas into your mind when you're sleeping, and then when you wake up, you're thinking, "Oh, I have a new idea," or change of plan. You think you're the one coming up with that plan, but according to the Bible, the Most High say no. Now, I know science is trying to do that now. What the devil does is what they were saying similar, meaning the devil, what he does is he can't enter. There's only one person who can, quote unquote, enter your mind, and that is the Most High. Nobody out here can read minds, even though, there are workers of evil who are trying. And then people say, well, you can read them. What people can do is they can read habits, because a lot of people have a lot of comments, right? I can read when your stomach growls, that means you're hungry. I don't need to read your mind to know that you're hungry. Your stomach is a right? But the Most High is the only person who can literally, because ideas, your thoughts, you cannot see it. It's invisible. But he's able to send a signal into your mind, whatever message he has for us. And notice the Most High says, when he's sending us that message, we have no idea whatsoever. He's the only one who can do it. And according to this article, they're saying they crack it, but it's technically not cracking, because if you look at it, say they're giving you clues or a message when you're sleeping. Watch this. Some people, they listen to meditation music, right? What do they say? They say when you're sleeping, your subconscious is open. So whenever the music is playing, even though you're consciously unaware, your subconscious is soaking it in. It's like an indirect way, but here the Most is saying he speaks directly to your mind, to your conscious. He sends that message. There is no need to have subliminal messages or coding or relaxation. No, he speaks to us directly. But the Most says it when he does it, we don't even have a clue that it's him. And that's why even in the scriptures it talks about how prophets saw vision. A prophet will say, well, is this a vision or is this, a dream? They couldn't differentiate the two, right? So the Most High in the scriptures is basically explaining to you that he can do this, right? Let me read the last part. It says, he keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. So the Most High, he does that particularly to those who he has under his protection to save them from peril or decision that they will make. And that's what even the Most High says. It says, don't go in your sleep in your anger. He said, don't sleep with anger because he understand what can happen, right? You notice that you've done something, man, and then you go to bed and then you wake up, you have a change of heart. You think it's you? You think you influence yourself to have a change of heart? Think again. You're only human. There's some things you can do. Yeah. That's how, and that's what the Most High say. Be careful, protect your mind. Why? Because the devil cannot do it like he does. What the devil, he used the exterior, right? Like like ads. That's another way to send a message. Like you are really A, right? But you driving in the street, you see a billboard that say cheeseburger, and then you're like, man, I haven't had a cheeseburger in a while. But you just ate, and then you be like, you know what? Let me go and buy one, bro. Your stomach is full. You just ate. What got you? Why? Because you saw the billboard. It was, it appealed to your eyes. That message went into your mind, right? So the devil, he does it externally using subliminal symbols, signs, images, right? But the Most High, he says he directly sends the message, no subliminal, no nothing, and he does it in a way where we're not even aware. We have no clue whatsoever. So that's why I wanted to make a video about this article because it touched one of my favorite topics, and I was like, man, this is interesting, and I'll post the link to the article so you can read it for yourself. But it was interesting. They say, like if you've seen the movie Inception, a lot of people didn't understand that movie, but I'm a dreamer. I dream a lot, so I understood the whole subject in the dream. The over drama, they made it into more like a drama, but the whole concept is real about uh you're dreaming, and then within your dream you go into a state of a dream, and then you can wake up from. It gets complicated. Those people who dream a lot, they'll understand what I'm saying. And there are sometimes in some dreams where once you recognize that you're actually dreaming and the environment kind of like sense that you are aware, you have to wake up. You can't stay in there forever. It's like your mind is awake. He's conscious. Boom. You open your eyes. You're like, God dang it. I needed to finish that dream. You know why you got kicked out? Because you were aware the mind can trick you no more. So he's like, eject him. Take him out. He knows. It is very rare to be conscious within your dream. Like, I'll put it this way. In a way, you're conscious. You're dreaming, but you just go along with it. But when you like literally conscious, you be like, wait a minute, I need to control my dream. Okay, something is telling me, let me go. You're like, no, no, no. I'm gonna have a conscious decision to go on this room because I don't want to go there. And that's when your dream kicks you off because he's like, oh, okay, he's not playing. He's going along the game. Okay, kick him out. I don't know how to explain it, but hey, all of you out there who are dreamers who understand exactly what I'm saying, please say something in the comment chat. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm the only one speaking crazy because I'm like, uh, for example, another time where I have a dream where I'm like running or something, and then danger's coming, and then as danger's coming, I'm like, okay, let me instant transmit like in Goku, like let me teleport from this area to a next spot, and then I'll do it, and then like my eyes like blink for a little bit. I'm in a new area, like in different environment, away from trouble or away from the location I was. And then sometimes I'll do it, it doesn't work. And then sometimes in some dreams, I'm flying like Superman, right? I'll go up in the sky and then I'll look at the bottom, like it's like ants, like it's small. And then in some dreams, I'll fly in the air and I'll be floating, and then all of a sudden I'm conscious I'm flying, and then I just start like basically coming down, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, I want to fly, right? Conscious, I'm like, I want to fly, but my body's like, no, 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 you need to come down, and I'll be like, what the? And then I'll be like, God dang it. So, like I say, it's like somehow, whenever you completely conscious in your dream is okay. We can't play the fantasy anymore. But if you're partially conscious, like you just play along with the dream, that's when you can do things like quote unquote extraordinary, like speed walking, like a flash, like instant transmit, like teleportation, uh, seeing from afar, like a zoom in, zoom out, hearing like Superman, like you can hear from afar, looking through dimension, like it gets all of you dreamers out there who understand what I'm saying, please say something in the chat. I beg of you. And for those of you out there in the podcast, please send me a message. Send me a message or come to YouTube. I need to hear from you. Please don't leave me hanging. Tell them you've had some kind of inception kind of dreams. Please, come on. All right, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. This was an interesting topic I wanted to speak on. So, guys, stay tuned for more. I'll stay y'all on next one. Peace.